I would definitely have won. They hadn't even touched my weapons yet, or my shields. Like, they have the non-critical systems, but they're non-critical for a reason. Could have just shot them again a couple of times. Alright, cool. Well, on the bright side, I don't have to update the title. Still on a 0 win streak. I'm gonna throw Gurkles aboard. Aloha? You can be a slug boy. And, Atom. I'll find another way to lose just for you. I just jumped wrong and got myself killed. Like, got the base destroyed. I let the rebel flagship stay there too long. I don't really understand how, but apparently it was there too long. I feel like the Whoops is a very appropriate name for this ship. Somebody made a mistake when designing this ship. They were just... This is not how you design a spaceship, that's all. That's a delicious bagel. It's really, really good. Eating it may have cost me the last round, it's true, but yeah, really good. It's good munching. You've never watched FTL before. FTL is all about playing absolutely perfectly and then getting stopped into the ground and losing. That's what FTL is all about. That's the basic takeaway. We probably just die here or thereabouts. Oh yeah. Hey, their drone just ate my missile, I believe. So we have to shoot down their shields, probably, actually. I should be targeting their shields. A really, really tough fight. Ooh, our shields are offline. Ooh, our engines. Those are important. They're gonna run out of missiles very shortly. We got like one more. Two more. How many missiles do you have? That's it. Okay, they're out of missiles. Oh, I meant to target their drone there. Okay, we won the fight. No big deal. No big deal. It's probably the end of their run. We could have gotten out of that with like 10 hull more by playing perfectly. I'm generally not going to be playing perfectly. You like the tank 10's missiles strat? Yeah, in an asteroid field. Big fan of that myself. Big fan of that myself. Stuff we can send scrap on. I don't think it matters. We just want to find a wizard market. Intentionally throwing to get a new ship is against the rules. Unlucky. I'm not a proud man. 6 pennies to put on the crew's eyes. Thank you, fracking biscuit. You're gonna feel bad when they win now, though. Oh, that's a burst laser. Unlucky. That hit me 3 out of 3 times there. Maybe I could have gotten the missile off fast enough. Well, close one. Oh, hey. The Stealth C. Commonly considered the best ship in the game. Don't think that's true. Don't think that's true. We're just gonna call it the best ship, though. We're gonna not specify in what exactly. Who'd like to be on board this time? You low fees. Talbotic. Do you identify with the rock people, Talbotic? Robo Jumper. Robo Jumper is our slug mastermind, of course. We do get the long range scanners. We have a shield drone. We're like, I don't know. Ship's pretty bad. Ship's pretty bad. No shield, no cloak. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put the slug on piloting and sort of go from here. We want distress beacons probably. I think those are probably pretty good for us. We do have a clone base, so we can take this roll. Nothing. We sort of have to take fights, as terrifying as they are. Alright. Think we actually survived this pretty comfortably. The shield drone's not terrible in Sector 1. I mean, it's not great either. Mantis crew. This isn't a ship that really needs crew. It really needs scrap. How much scrap are we getting though? You had actually prepared a victory speech for that last run as your weapons guy, and then I happened. Yeah, sure did. What do you guys think? Junpeng? I grab myself a mantis, throw them on doors. That should protect me from boarding for a little while, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Are they gonna burn to death? They might burn to death. They are currently on fire. The ship has long-range scanners and pretty good starting weapons. I think those are the main things it has going for it. It has some obvious issues. Like, the reason that ships usually do have shields is that they're commonly somewhat important in, you know, combat scenarios. But I don't know. How could that be important anyway? Got ourselves a scrap recovery arm nice and early. Here we go. Hey, more slavers. Oh, fuck. I didn't deploy the shield drone. That's pretty bad. Oh, that was so good into so terrible. I switched my weapons so that the charge laser fired and then the mini beam didn't get turned offline by their incoming fire if it went on my weapons. And then I, like, failed miserably at everything. I pressed the W button a lot to fire my charge laser. Or my mini beam, rather. When it was then on Q. They want to give me an NG. This ship might benefit a lot from an NG. I don't know. Maybe he could man shields for us. You know what I'm saying? You will never give your crew to slavers except that one time when you will press 1 instead of 2 by accident. I'm pretty sure I haven't done that for this event yet. Increasing my repair speed actually seems pretty nice, so I am going to do this, and we're gonna slap the NG on our weapon systems. Certainly not getting anything from the store. The NG gets a lot of blue options, so it was a great early pickup. Yeah, that makes sense. My engines are down. Well, we can rely on our shields to save us, I guess. Did their ship just not have... I don't understand. I guess they spent all of their money on weapons or something. Lots of fuel from that. I'm going to pick up a weapons buffer. So that if we take 1 damage on our weapons, we're not disabling them. Being able to salvo and take out the enemy weapons is just hugely, hugely important here. I'm not a proud man. Thank you for the 5 bits, Kirkles. Oh, there are intruders on board. You just gonna stay there? No. Put the repair experience on the NG there. Let's not follow Livid Space Cat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the show. Trollzor would like to be the NG. Usually I don't bother with renaming guys mid-run, but you asked nicely, so there you go. Asking nicely can get you a lot of places in this world. You might want to pick different places to aim for, though. as a general rule, it might be better not to aim for on the crew of my Stealth C. It's an Ion Stunner, and is that a Burst Laser 1? It is. I didn't switch them that time and got fucked for it. That's pretty sad. We're okay though. We got damage off on their weapons. As long as we don't miss both of these. Very nice. I wonder if the mini beam is a better weapon than the burst laser too. Probably not. I don't know. The mini beam's really good. 12-second charge time, requires 1 power, has fired. Yeah. This, I think that's the best weapon in the game. It's unfortunate it's on a 3 weapons ship, because I'm probably going to want to upgrade it to something else, but man alive, that's a good weapon. If you have a way to remove shields, it's better than the burst laser too. Yeah. That's, I guess, the question. They're trying to power up their faster than light drive. Presumably they're going to fly back to base and ask where the fuck their shields are. Maybe they could take me with them, I don't know. I do offer no min cheer. All cheers are welcome. You can even troll me without paying me any money, if you would like. We do have special cheer modes in the channel, if you want to cheer with the wizard. For future reference. This is the like laser plus beam loadout, which is actually semi-scary, although I think not an issue now that we have weapons buffers. I guess we want to hit their engines with the second half of the beam. Or maybe we go engines twice with the charge laser. That made them pull the pilot. That's really nice. Cloning bay's on fire. The Twitch app doesn't even display chair emotes? Oh, that's sad. We got a Combat 1 drone. Is that a thing we will use? Maybe. Cost us 50 power to upgrade our drones enough to deploy it. 50 scrap. Plus another 40 for upgrading the reactor to have power to use it. We should just be saving for shields, I think, because otherwise we're going to die. We're just going to die. Shields cost us 125 scrap to buy the system. So yeah, probably good to start saving now. Use it for 2 each, I think. Thanks for the 1-bit, Dungzinski. Dying is not optional. Yeah, but you can die later rather than sooner. I think that's the goal. The combat drone it's not reliably hitting rooms that we need to hit, so it doesn't even do anything. I could have had it online for this fight if I wanted, but really, it just doesn't really do anything. I wonder how our weapons experience is going. We're almost there. Let's like just fire off a couple of random attacks. Every attack that we make, we get a little bit of weapons experience. And once we hit level 2, I believe we're rewarded with 5% faster charge time, which can be the difference between getting shots off before we get hit or after we get hit. Apparently we asked for it. Weapons buffer coming in handy. I think the weapons buffer is huge on this ship. You want to give me 4 fuel, a drone part, and 10 scrap. Unfortunately, piracy cannot be forgiven. I want to fire both of the weapons at the same time to maximize my experience. Got him. So UI is 1 to 5 and targeting. I'll show you my hotkeys. I've customized my hotkeys heavily. There's a lot of stuff going on actually. So the hotkeys that I use the F buttons for selecting crew sometimes. I'm not really bothering to do it right now, but every now and then I will. Apparently I can select all crew with tab. I didn't know that. I regularly hit space to return crew to stations and the / button to save the stations. This is a special crew member ability we get sometimes. I use S and A to open and close doors when I want to open and close all of them at once, which happens sometimes. We got cloaking, hacking, and mind control on hotkeys, as well as sending and returning people with teleportation. So my hand's sort of on QWER, ASDF, ZXCV most of the time is what's going on there. My weapons are actually QWER, even though the interface says that they're 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have my systems on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can press 1, 2, 3, 4 to power that system. And then if I'm holding control while I press it, I depower it. Shift. I'm holding shift while I'm pressing it, I depower it. So I can do that with hotkeys. Huge number of hotkeys going on. What's my shortcut for building drones? I don't have one. Maybe I should. A 10 hull point repair sounds nice. I think we go NG controlled rather than rebel controlled. NG controlled is going to have more stores, and we're ready to buy shields, I think. Got some unidentified hostile sectors coming up, and we can get through this without ever hitting a nebula. This jump is scary. This is the only one where we don't get to choose, probably. So the entry-controlled sector, I think, will have... We have an NG2. I think this will be a safer sector. We probably expect to make lower scrap in this sector than we do in the pirate-controlled sector, or the rebel-controlled sector. I don't even remember which one it was at this point. But it should be safer. I accidentally reactivate the ship's AI. Oh no. I should have been juggling my oxygen to engines every time I got shot out for this entire game. What is my free weapon button assigned to? There's a free weapon button? Like 1, 2, 3, 4? That's powering systems. Is that what you mean by free weapon button? Hopefully this has systems. If it does, we can get shields here. It has hacking as well. It has weapon pre-igniter. Doesn't work very well with the laser charger, does it? I really want to buy weapon pre-igniter. I really, really do. Best augment in the game. Wish we had one good weapon. Because we could use that to grab a bunch of scrap in this sector. This sector is something we could get through with a weapon pre-igniter and no shields, I think, in the shield drone. And then we could get shields the next store we were at, hopefully. Oh, I see, the free weapon button, like the one that gives me a free weapon. Yeah, that's not on my keyboard this run, unfortunately. Go hacking, grab the backup battery. Seems probably wrong. Do any of you guys take weapon pre-igniter here? Let's go shields. We have a shield drone too, so yeah. I feel sad though that we didn't take pre-igniter. Good night, xenomorphs. Sleep well. The free scrap arm button. I don't think many people bother with the free scrap arm button, to be honest. How much health those two have right now? Guess it doesn't matter. How can anyone sleep knowing what a praying mantis can do? Well, most of us get to sleep face up, so that helps. Pre-igniter, probably the right choice. Thank you, Nugatti Knight, who adds Kappa to the post to make it more visible. I like that, because you were concerned I wouldn't see it, right? So you added a nice emote there. Make sure I would. Let's search for the ship. 5 hull damage. That's not 5 hull damage. Wasn't a free weapon either. Pulsar is flooding this area with dangerous electromagnetic forces. Some would theorize that you get long-range scanners so you don't have to take pulsar fights, but others might argue that you get it so that you can find them. So you can use them to generate scrap. He has 2 shields. It's a terrifying enemy. Pirates! I wonder if the pulsar will take his shields down. Yeah, it will. Cool. That just missed me? I think the pulsar just missed me. This easy mode? Hard mode. Hard mode. Well then. Damn, NG is like impossible to outshoot. Sea Dalter! Thanks very much for 4 months in a row. Agbo Mosho to you as well. Welcome back, Sea Dalter. Appreciate all the support. Alright, that was a very, very easy fight. Felt sort of like a bully in that fight, actually. We have... how many jumps? This is very awkward. I guess we go behind, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably fine. We're not really getting to make use of the long-range scanners here. We're forced into particular jumps. There is... oh, my shield drone protected me from the evil pulsar. Oh, does it do that? There is a single ship at this beacon. They hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us get to a nearby station where they can patch us up? What's wrong with his voice? It's weird. It's a weird guy. 3 more jumps. 1, 2, 3. We'll reject their offer. We're gonna get boarded. Apparently I will regret this decision. It's unfortunate. Okay. I think the Mantis wins that fight. Ship seems easy. What's happened so far is we have gotten, like, egregiously fortunate to not run into a bad Sector 1 or 2 fight yet. We've also gotten some fairly nice events. We're looking in legitimately good shape right now. Need a 200 IQ emote? That's just all of them. Everyone in my chat has 200 IQ. I have, like... Twitch chat has convinced me at this point. You're all geniuses. Hell, genius is an understatement. Kai Varyu, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. pirate controlled or rebel controlled? You have 5 crew already. I think I'll take the pirate controlled. I'd sort of rather go to the rebel controlled, but I want to be able to choose between these 2 sectors. If we're in really good shape coming out of the pirate controlled sector, I'd like to maybe go to a sector with more fights rather than a green sector. Although long range scanners sort of mitigates that. We are going to need more guns, incidentally. Right now, we have to just, like, wait patiently until we hit twice. Very good. We managed to depower their missile launcher too. Gets us out of the engagement. No troubles. They want to give us 6 fuel, 2 drone parts, and 12 scrap. Don't believe we will accept surrender. And we want to fire the charge laser and the beam at the same time to get maximum experience on Lofi's. You were watching a streamer last week who mentioned she had a Mensa card. I bet the Twitch chat went wild. One of us, one of us. They all cheered. I love you guys. I really do. How are my attempts to break my limits going? I'm definitely broken completely. Definitely broken. You want to put the NG on shields. I mean, it's an okay idea. I'll do that because it's like unquestionably better than where the NG was. Good call. Good call. You handled that backseat gaming quite diplomatically. I appreciated that. He's chanting one of us. I can't parse that sentence. It's chanting one of us you do when someone flashes their Mensa cards. Cards. What? I don't know what that... What? Okay, we're about to get killed. That flak is terrifying. We need more guns. It's pretty scary flak. Nice. The shield drone seems to have been killed. Again, very nice. They've only got 1 crew left, which means that they won't have piloting. So we can just keep fighting. When they don't have evasion, our charge laser stops having to worry about failing to break their shields. If your best intellectual accomplishment is that you're good at tests, then maybe you're not really all that smart. Anti-Fringe with the meta comment. Thank you for that wisdom, Anti-Fringe. Yes, I think there's the level of intelligence where you are like very, very bright and smart and good enough at tests to get into Mensa, and that's like step 1. And then like demonstrating complete unparalleled intelligence is working out that you don't then tell everybody about it. That's like, that's I think just that next echelon. One which very few humans can aspire to, perhaps. We will never surrender to slavers, especially because I don't think they can deal us damage, and they hacked our outdoors. So, overall, I mean, these guys are not card-carrying Mensa members. That's, nope. Personally, actually, this ship is representing Mensa, and we only surrender to Mensas. Mensates? Mensors. Men? Is it like casual sexism that Mensa has men in it? Like, I know it's... I know it's not like an abbreviation of men, but still. I have to ask the question. Nugatti Knight got timed out. What did you say for that? Why aren't we luring rebels in just to use them as slaves again? Oh, because Nugatti Knight's sharing not a virus links. Okay, thank you, Nugatti Knight. It's like level 2 Mensa. Intelligence is a social construct. Mentats, they were in Fallout 4. It's like saying history is sexist because it has his in it. Well, history is sexist, but maybe not because of the name. Also, I actually think the hist in history is the same as histrionic, which means like feminine craziness. Hold on. History etymology. It's from histor, which means learned wise man. But what's histrionic mean? Thanks for that follow, Dr. DNGR. Histrio. From histrio actor. Okay, completely unrelated words. Histrionic means actor. That's racist against actors. Which is racism because they're all predominantly white, right? I feel like, to be clear, everything that I've said for the last 5 minutes is accompanied by Kappa, and I hope that I am not offending anybody. Just goofing around with you. Our oxygen is dead. Ugh. I should probably have been targeting weapons, not shields there. Just keep shooting them. They're trying to run. They will not succeed. The charge laser is actually pretty good too. The ability to just shoot once every 6 seconds is surprisingly relevant. Isn't everything you've said since you started streaming accompanied by Kappa? Yeah, that's true. That's why I sort of look like Kappa. What does Kappa look like? Hold on. Somebody write a Kappa in chat. We need to check this. You generally have no idea what you all were and are talking about in the whole Mensa discussion. Kappa. Am I head the wrong way? What do you think? Maybe a little? The serious takeaway with Jumper is that there are people who are highly intelligent, who say things which alienate them from other people. And I don't know, there isn't really anywhere more to go with that. Ooh. What if we had a golden kappa in my chat right now? I've never had the golden kappa in my chat before. I'm gonna get boarded. I can deploy the shield drone if I want. Yeah, I guess we will. We're in an asteroid field, so it doesn't seem like it will be as valuable. I'm gonna slap this guy a lot. Ow, good misses. Really smart people are fans of Rick and Morty. Okay. Fair enough. If I removed the facial hair and then put that hair on my head, I could pass for a kappa. I think so. I'm the golden kappa. I see. I don't check for the golden kappa myself very regularly. That's one of my like dirty secrets as a person, something I'm not really want to talk about with others. But yeah, I regularly go a full day without checking whether or not I have the golden kappa. Even as someone who's on Twitch every day. And I mean, it's a flaw. It's something that's wrong with me. When you realize something like that about your own character, you just have to, you know, accept it and try to do the best that you can. Maria, I just met a rock named Maria. How much can we zoom in on her, I wonder? Let's see. And suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria. When I was in high school, we put on a production of West Side Story. It was terrible. It was really, really bad. It was not good. I was in the band. They had the band play the music. West Side Story is like the most musically challenging musical. At least it was at the time, pretty much. Didn't go well. Didn't go well. You want to hold her? I floss, but I don't check for the golden kappa, I know. You know, that's actually a really good tip. If you want to get in the habit of doing something that you don't do already, a really good way to like sort of leverage yourself to do it is take something that you do already and add it as part of that routine. So what I could do to check for the golden kappa every day is when I floss, I get halfway, and then like there's a moment I'm like, oh, I'm halfway, something special happens now, and then I walk out of the bathroom. I just put my floss down, I guess. I walk out of the bathroom, I go to my computer, I turn the computer on, I sit waiting for a little bit, enter my password, boot up Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer. It could be different for you guys. And then I log on to twitch.tv and just write kappa just into some random guy's chat. And if it's golden, cool. And if not, you know. And then I finish flossing. We've just added a little extra thing to that routine. And all of a sudden, every day I'm checking for golden kappa. Probably want to power down the computer afterward as well. Saves power. Just more environmentally friendly. All plays performed by those between the ages of 12 and 20 are fucking horrible. Well, especially our West Side Story. Especially. Is somebody... Aloha Snack Bar, are you copy-pastaing my chat right now? Yes, you are. Okay. Thank you. I'm so happy. If I get a golden kappa, then I will forget to finish flossing and then get cavities. No, because it's part of my routine. I will go back and finish flossing and then I will enjoy my day with the golden kappa. The sun is sort of setting outside as I say this. Is it on my... Yeah, it is on my green screen. You guys might get shadow cat. Should I go close the blinds? Maybe. At the end of this sector. We've gotten a little bit distracted. We're talking about musicals now for some reason. It's because of the beautiful rock. I never knew that rocks could be so beautiful. Should we, like, get Shields 3 now? I don't... So, we were doing great, but then we made it to Sector 4 without finding a third weapon. And now we're not doing great again. Like, it's amazing how quickly the game turns on you. We're now basically fucked. Basically. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, well, there you go. How many chats would people hit up if you got the golden kappa? Apparently the room is now in emote-only mode, so I guess you'll have to communicate with how many emotes you share. If you share 5 emotes, that means 5 rooms. If you share 10, that means 10. It's just linear scaling. A system repair drone, that will help when we're being fucking annihilated because we only have 2 guns. NG Homeworld's interesting. Let's do that and look for some stores. Everybody would go to one channel. My channel. That's fair. I have very loyal viewers. Are we dodging fights at the moment? It's an interesting question. We might be. Let's see what it's like. I don't know, so let's find out. It's not that bad. Ooh, they have a shield drone. Can we ever hurt them, actually? We can never hurt them? We can never hurt them. Can they hurt us? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's go to the distress beacon. Good jump, good jump. Nice times, good fun. Nice. Weapons. I have a repair drone. Wait, what I got? That's rude. I have a heavy ion. Drains and lock systems. Shots per charge 1. Ion damage 2. This looks like my ticket. Also, I think my ship's on fire. Drelzor, it was an honor to captain you. I could never have asked for a more loyal and valiant NG Shields person who runs around repairing things too. How's your experience looking? Oh, look at that. Look at that. You have graduated the 4th grade or something. It's enough. Sometimes that's all you need. That's more than I need. Okay, so we have one more gun. It's on basically the same cooldown as my other guns. Trying to work out how these get placed. Probably like that is fine. Like 1 more reactor power, and I think we're actually okay again. We could go back and kill these guys now if we wanted. What instrument did you play? It's important so I can be condescending for playing a better one than you. I play... I can't decide whether to use the present or past tense here. I played piano as a kid. I took like 10 years of the sort of piano lessons where the person comes to your house and teaches you scales and music theory and stuff. You know, the like haughty-taughty piano lessons. And then you learn pieces by Tchaikovsky. And I started in a jazz band in middle school on piano and hated it because I'd never played jazz piano before, and like the piano doesn't really get melodies in jazz and stuff, and I just like couldn't get into it at all. So I started trombone for jazz band because I wanted to be in jazz band with my friends. And then I started playing guitar in college. So I played lots of instruments. You guys cannot hurt me, but it's a little unclear that I can hurt them. And they are trying to run away. I can hurt them. Good. You graduated in piano in college. I don't know if I could have done it. My best friend in college did a minor in music on piano, and she just like, it seemed like so much work. I was never a fan of like having to work on anything. I think I remain true to this day, in fact. We could avoid this. It has 3 shields. It's going to be very difficult to kill. Has a nasty looking missile launcher. We already found a store, right? Oh, good grief. No, that's terrifying. We should not be in this fight. Definitely not be in this fight. Well, we're out. Nope, we're not out. That was a very unfortunate hit on our engines. Okay, let's go repair the entire ship. Greetings. Here are 2 wings and the small contained capsule that we have arrived in. Please repair our ship. Kind sir. Kind sir. Kindest of sirs. We can sell this and probably that, which maybe we should have deployed. In retrospect, I think a burst laser 1 looks pretty nice. Hacking would be incredible. Cloaking. Probably just a burst laser 1 though. I think we have to sell the mini beam, unfortunately. That was sort of always going to happen. RoboJumper is playing the instrument that is the most instrument per instrument you can get, which is the drums? I don't know what that is. I only have 6 drone parts. Oh man, can you stack scrap recovery arms? I never knew. Is a defense drone here? Let's grab a defense drone. That's sort of the point of having drone control at all. I only have 6 drone parts left. Grab a burst laser. The only problem is, what am I taking off for this burst laser? Probably the ion. You could argue for the mini beam so that I just have 5 shots and can get through shields. But I think I'll go ahead and get rid of the ion since that's the one that requires 2 power. It's the weakest of my weapons by far. Just pretend that that last fight didn't happen. What last fight? Don't even know what you're talking about. Man, I think we're good. You can stack defense drones. Yes, yes you can. Are 2 scrap recovery arms plus 20% or plus 21%? There's only one way to know. And wait, no. You always tell me. That's how I always know these things. So if you can't tell me, I guess we're at an impasse. As a chemical engineer, Patchkill does half as much work as music majors and will make double or so monies. Not many people in music for the money, I don't think. I've come so far with the scrap recovery arm, I really don't want to sell it. But automated reloader is so much better. Okay. I don't want to sell it, but on the other hand, usable items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets us out. Guess we're forced into another market, even if we have nothing to do there. I would like to side with the... Do we need another mantis? Not right now. We just want scrap. Ow. Fury sparks in the eyes of the mantis. He won't go easy. I feel like I'm reading like the Sin City narrative right now. And causes serious damage before he can be captured. Okay. What is she doing? This Maria lady. Don't know. This jump. We do have quite a lot of scrap, I guess. I will accept the NG offer of surrender. We have 83. That's enough for hacking. Become a freight hopper. Oh, you guys. The Ion Blast Mark II is not a bad gun, right? That might be what we want right now. I don't think we can actually hook it up. But, like, you just shoot this at their shields nonstop, is my understanding of how you win the game. What game is this? I'm pretty sure you win, though, by shooting this at their shields nonstop. I have 6 systems, so like cloaking and hacking or cloaking and mind control is probably what I'm aiming for. Chat says that Ion Blast 2 is very strong. It's a late game weapon, I guess. Like, the only question is, do I go for other stuff that is clearly late game? Like, hacking is clearly late game. In fact, it's super clearly late game because I can't, like, you know, use it right now. so it's certainly not current game. I only have 7 drone parts. How does the Ion Blast work in the first phase of the flagship when they have cloaking? Because I only have 2 other guns, so it would have to be pretty fucking good. Hacking is a billion times stronger than Ion Blast 2. Yeah, the reason to not take hacking is that it's easier to get hacking later. It's not the easiest thing in the world to get a weapon that's an upgrade from the weapons we have here. In fact, it's quite difficult. Let's go hacking though. We cannot take this fight unless we want to dive, and I do not want to dive. It does stop shooting when they cloak. So what I was wondering is how that works with... Ooh. I'd like to send the Mantis crew member to communicate with the Mantis for scrap and resources, I think. Thank you very much. If I'm like using an Ion Blast which locks down their shields and then they just cloak and get the shields back, you know, why have I done this? What am I doing with my life, etc. We're at full hull. I fear I cannot sell my drone parts. What do we got? The Zoltan Homeworlds. Let's do it. Zoltan Homeworlds with long-range scanners. Decent chance we come out of this with Zoltan shields. We're gonna want to look for ship fights, right? We're not looking for distress beacons. We're looking for ship fights. Pretty sure we're looking for ship fights. Hope we're looking for ship fights. We'll try to get all of them somehow. The sector layout's not great. The markets are already done. Okay, those guys have like guns and shit. It's a little bit worrying. We still only have 2 shields. We're not going to be deploying a defense drone. I think I'll deploy hacking on their engines. So the first volley hits and we'll take down their weapons with that. Is hacking shields better? It can't be. Or piloting, not engines, sorry. Nice misses. I'm just going to abandon piloting. They teleported back. That's really unfortunate. We got a hacking stun augment. I've never had this before. I'm pretty sure we just sell it. All crew inside a room during a hacking pulse will be stunned for the duration. Yeah, that seems completely irrelevant in every way. Right? That just seems like absolute garbage. Hot garbage, but garbage. Zoltan Quest is in the empty sectors? Is it really? But there's a ship there. Really? Oh, well, there's like no chance that we'll get it then. Fire is super effective against Mantis ships due to their poor repair. That makes sense. It also sounds like something that Bradford or like Professor Oak would tell me. We're about to have 4 Mantis on our ship. Their weapons aren't that scary. Oh, I just left my doors. Whoops. Hey, my weapons are dead. Oh, no oxygen ran out. Is there like some way that these, like, this is exactly how I lose every time that I lose, basically. I'm just gonna space the entire ship. Okay. That may have seemed drastic to you, and perhaps it was. But yeah, I've dealt with a zillion Mantis being on my ship before. I'm gonna do it again. Get the fuck off my ship, would ya? Wow, I lost. I have lost to this event so many times. So like having doors, having mind control, I don't know. This event is just shit. Having a buffer on the clone bay would have been nice there. It's okay. It's fine. Just like out of nowhere there are 4 Mantis, and what the fuck do you do? I don't know. I don't know what you do. This is the 100% worst case with a clone bay. I should have stayed on doors, I guess. At least both my characters are potentially still alive in D&D. Javier is definitely still alive. I can tell you that with confidence. Oh my fucking god, why? Why can't I just play... Why can't I just play a real ship? Why? Why? Mensa 1. Mensa 2. And Rick and Morty. We're gonna settle it here. We're gonna settle it right here today. I mean, this run's gonna be either over in like 5 minutes with us dying, or it will be over in like slightly more minutes than that with us winning, but not that many more. Like we'll win in like 45 minutes or something, because we start with a glaive beam, so you know, we just get pre-igniters from this jump or whatever. This one. The glaive beam hits for several damage, last time I checked. %80 evasion, very nice. You know, it'd be cool not getting hit by the laser right now. Nice. Okay. Good. Just let that oxygen come back. How's the fiddler going? Oh yeah, Internet Kraken. I win every time. You know me. Caitlin really likes Rick and Morty. I don't watch enough shows to watch a show. This is my general problem with it. Is that a one-shot kill? I think it is. Ooh, we cloaked both at once. And dodged twice in a row. With 80% evasion? That's incredible! They weren't hitting my weapons anyway, so it didn't matter. So you'd love to buy a weapons buffer with this, wouldn't you? Or maybe another point in cloaking so you can get the glaive beam to fire before their guns. It's 50 scrap. And then you have to... I think it's also fine to grab 2 more points in engines so that... Does that add up? We need more than that, right? Why do I have 80% when I cloak? I should have 75. Oh, because I have 2 in engines. Yeah, I would need a lot more. So I think going for level 3 cloaking, you just like go all in on the glaive beam. I think that's the play. And then we cannot take fights like this one ever. Ever in our lives. Alright, glaive beam seems good. I mean, you know. Going to watch my D&D. The D&D with Filthy? That sounds exciting. There's D&D with Beegs and Jam as well on Beegs and Jam's VODs page. If you want to check that out. That happened last night, and it was certainly a thing. Certainly a thing. Oh my. These are going to get to shoot me. Ah. What about those engines then? I'm not a proud man. I believe we're running with the go away right now. Yeah, twitch.tv/Beegs and Jam, exactly how you just wrote it. Can we like leave yet though? Ooh, would you stop hitting my crew? That is very frightening. I can't get to the med bay with the Zoltan at the moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Thanks very much for the follow. Glaive beam seems bad. Glaive beam is bad. That's why it seems bad. Because it is. It's unfortunate. It really is too bad. And by that I mean, like, the situation is too bad, and also glaive beam is too bad. This is the ship that people use to try to speedrun the game. They try to just get a weapons pre-igniter on the first jump, or in the first sector, and then they just win with glaive beam. But the rest of the time the ship is basically hot garbage. You watched most of the VOD, but the song on loop made you kind of sick. I'm sorry. Like of the song or like nauseous? Wow. This is a nearby sun. Yikes. This is very bad. This is a bad sector layout. We can't take that fight. We can't take this fight. I guess we just go to the wizard market. Or we could take that fight and then jump. Yeah, let's take this fight and then jump back. That's okay. I guess we're looking for 50 scrap is the idea. We got data about the sector. Can't take that fight. Can't take this distress. We could go for a nearby sun fight. Could very easily result in us dying immediately. There's so many fights over here. Ooh, but we can like get there faster. I'm gonna make a poor decision. It's my general approach to life. I mean, I do this and I say like, I want to see what happens, but really, I know what's going to happen. We're going to like roll a dice on... Please shut that door. That guy just die? Okay, I need to stop fucking talking. Whoops. No pause. Too difficult. Let's go here and lose the game. Thank you for the pro tip, Morty Bordy. I'm ready for those pro tips, that's for sure. Let's see how this goes. Maybe we can escape from this horrific place that we are currently in. The place where we are playing this ship. Is it dead? They want to surrender. Oh, that bullshit. Okay, that wasn't so bad. We do get to jump to a store, right? Oh, we don't even really need to. Fires went out very quickly. This is 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2. Maybe I can't go to the market. That's probably fine. We just want to upgrade cloaking, right? You legit really like all 3 stealth ships. Well, good for you. I'm going to ignore this contact because it will kill me. And I'm leveling cloaking again so that we can cloak for 15 seconds so that their guns don't go off before the glaive beam kills them. I sort of like the stealth ships too. They're a different take on the game. I don't know. I haven't played enough of the game to really need a different take on the game yet, though. Visually, they look great and the layouts are interesting, especially like when the ship explodes, all the rooms sort of go off in different directions, and that can be quite fun to watch. Thanks for that follow, Jonathan. Hope you're enjoying the show. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Caitlin. We're skipping the market? I think we're skipping the market. We're just never taking damage again. Not a single point of damage. These guys aren't dealing us damage, that's for sure. Nope. Not you guys. We have to hold cloaking there. Like, this shows us where it's attacking. We have to hold cloaking as long as it's not attacking our weapons. Oh my... That was so close. They are charging up, they're fast and light and trying to get away. How'd that work out? We didn't actually get very much for that at all. Thought I handled that pretty well. Sector 1, they have any drone equals you are screwed. Nah. Nah, we're fine. So, Mensa number 2 is already dead. Suffocated. Like, opened the door to the room that he was in and just died. For those of you keeping track at home. It's a lot of fuel. Can we dive? There isn't a dive available anyway. Let's repair our reactor and head off into Sector 2. Just feeling great about life, really. Just feeling really, really good. There's Flak 1 at this store. I don't have any money. Could sell the glaive beam for it. I could change my salvo. I'd have to sell long-range scanners, but if I did, I could change. No, I can't quite. We're a little bit short. It was very difficult for me not to buy Flak 1 there. Selling long-range scanners is never worth. Oh my god. Caitlin is explaining to our cat that the robot feeds him and she does not. I mean, I'm not going to surrender to the slavers. I guess. Oh, hey, I hit their oxygen. Whoops. Yeah, you can hit with the last tick of that on like any system, even one that isn't their oxygen, like one of the useful ones, like their weapons, for example. I wish that I had remembered that. Maybe we're okay though. Nope. Get fucked. Oh my god. Justice came quick. Okay, we have to watch where their weapons are firing. And cloak the ones that are aimed at our weapons. It's a good ship. It's a very good ship. Okay. Maybe? I actually think we won there. Yeah? We did. Wow! Alright. They'd like to give us an NG. Do we need an NG? Yes. However, we also really need money. Well, I'll take an NG. The NG is the happy medium between the Mensa one and the Rick and Morty. But I didn't even go to the platform. Where are my doors? Oh my god, I depowered the glaive beam. Please stop dying. The Zoltan has to stay there. Okay. Yes, very good, very good. I like that we have a 2-slot med bay. Because why would this ship ever need a med bay? That's just unreasonable. Hey, Potato. How are you doing? I am playing the best ship in Faster Than Light right now, and I am playing it like a savant. Every movement of my mouse has a deep innate purpose. It's like hearing a piece of music played by a concert pianist. The concert pianist, in fact. Except like while he's asleep. And he's like snoring on the piano. That's, well, yeah. I don't know, the analogy sort of broke down. Let's go Rebel Control. Woo! Can someone explain to me how you get the other ships? I just want to play something different other than the Kestrel. You can just Google how to do it. Like Google unlock all ships and download a thing which will let you. Or you can beat the game with the ship you have if you want. Maybe I should do a challenge to like get all the achievements and unlock all the ships or something. Should I do that? No, I shouldn't. You can't make me do that. Stop fighting each other! You're meant to be friends! The Zoltan unfortunately cannot be made to leave the room because he's powering the weapon in it. Ouch. Trying to recall whether you can steal power from locked systems like cloaking via Zoltan. Yeah, you can. I can show you that right now, in fact. So if we have no spare reactor power, our Zoltan's currently powering cloaking. We can cloak and move the Zoltan out. What just happened? That was really weird. Wait, it doesn't work. I was certain that you could do that. Does it not work because we're out of combat? It might not be working because we're out of combat. I'm sure you can do that. Let's start saving for shields. This is the most meme ship you think you've seen me play this far. This ship is only meme. Meme alone powers this ship. I'm just gonna cloak now so this guy can't get on board for a little while. Let's get on doors. Hey, we won. I love that this ship has a Zoltan crew member just to fuck you. That's the only reason there's a Zoltan crew member here, right? Like, everybody knows it. Okay. Frying ships with a single beam is pretty satisfying. Sure. That's actually racist in a story context. I don't like Zoltans. I guess I'm racist? I don't know what you want from me. I don't think you're gonna make me like Zoltans. It has nothing to do with their personalities or merits as individuals, for what it's worth. It's completely the fact that they keep on depowering my weapons when I move them around. Ah, yes. We're dead. I could have cloaked earlier. Wasn't looking. Probably only needed to let it attack a couple of times. I got the Bird of Prey achievement. I don't know what that means. Don't feel like a bird of prey. Feel like a... You know the bird in Moana who likes to eat rocks? I feel like that bird. Another drone control. Oh no. So what I'm doing is I'm watching the drone and then cloaking if it ever targets weapons. Got really close that time, but didn't quite. Nobody here has watched Moana. I am disappointed. What is my favorite bird? I don't have a strong favorite bird. What's my favorite bird? Caitlin? What's my favorite bird?
Your favorite bird?
Yeah.
Isn't it the kiwi?
Caitlin thinks it's the kiwi.
Or what's the one that's extinct but used to be?
The moa?
Yeah.
Moas are pretty cool. When I was...
I mean, you come from a bird-heavy land, so...
I come from a bird-heavy land, apparently. When I was 10 in music class in New Zealand, we had to write songs, and one of the groups came up with "When I Grow Up, I Want to Be a Moa," is the title of the song, and I'll sing it for you now. When I grow up, I want to be a moa. I want to be a moa when I grow up. That's the song. You get the general idea. It's always stuck with me. Maybe there's something to that. You like budgies. You fell asleep during Jermaine Clemens' part, Sod? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, no, 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 no. Don't tell me that. I'm going to forget that you said that. Don't tell me it again. I'm going to not risk anything and just leave the station alone. I think we're optimizing our jumps fairly well already. I'm gonna dive this sector. That doesn't work when we don't have shields, does it? Oh, I want to dive so bad though. 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to go through a distress beacon to get to our market. Have 125 scrap right now. I'm going to hold on to that because I want to buy shields with it. Your favorite is the eagle that ate the moas. Okay. Hey, that wasn't such a bad distress beacon. Wait a second, there are no shields here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Should we go Burst Laser Mark 3 and just like assume that we're getting... Wait, no, it's completely fine to do that actually, right? Oh, I need 8 weapons power, that's the problem. An automated reloader is actually incredible here, I think. Just make the glaive beam fire slightly sooner. No, it's probably not. I'm gonna go with the hope we find another store soon play, I think. I don't know, we could buy a Burst Laser 1, it's an okay weapon. And we're gonna start needing to clear shields for our glaive pretty soon. It's a one-shot. Let's try it. Just go ahead and purchase a weapons buffer now that we're committed to that play. No. Why are you like this? We have to shoot it again, but we managed to take out the drone and the weapons, so we're fine. I need more power before I buy more weapons. Sort of. I don't know, it depends. There isn't anything that I can really spend money on that matters except for shields or weapons. Those are the two things that I can care about right now. And so if I'm not going to be spending money on shields at that market, all I need is another... Go for this? I'm gonna go for it. Scrap the machinery. Nice. Yeah, all I can really do with the money that I have, given that I cannot buy shields right now, is upgrade my weapons, because that's the only other thing that matters. Zoltan Homeworlds, here we go. This is a bad idea, because they have Zoltan shields, but they might give us Zoltan shields. You see where I'm going with that? We died to 4 mantids boarding our ship the last time we were in this sector. They have 2 shields. Oh god. Run away. They hacked our weapons. They hit twice while we were cloaked with 80% evasion. Okay. We should be able to get out before dying here. Actually, the glaive beam's almost up again. Ah. Yes. Well. Nice miss. Please fire. Oh, the weapons buffer! Gotta get oxygen fixed. Oxygen online. We're gonna win? I think we're going to win. They have to get very lucky with their ion for us not to win here. Yeah, that'd do it. That would be it. I should have waited until I saw it aiming at weapons and cloaked, but I'm not gonna. It rolls to hit like out here, I'm pretty sure, so I'm not gonna see it in time. Oof. Oof, the hacking though. Good misses. Yeah, our cooking is down. This would be time to run. Okay, we got really close. Didn't quite make it. I'm just gonna go here and probably not die. Hit the shields, you only do 3 damage otherwise. I couldn't hit the shields in 3 rooms. Thanks for the rulebook, though. Oh. Good ship. It's a very good ship. It's a great ship. Great ship. It has all the best perks, this one. Okay, nice run.